I was lucky enough to actually host an HBO panel where you and I in-depthly spoke about your process in The Undoing. And I was wondering if you would tell us about how you treated this character in defining the multifacets of him.
I do remember that I felt I was playing two characters.
Yes.
And that they were both real. Obviously, the most real was guilty Jonathan, who was a sociopath, narcissistic sociopath, who only really loved himself and couldn't love anyone else, couldn't feel for anyone else, and who was capable of killing without feeling even a smidgen of remorse. But there was also innocent Jonathan, the Jonathan who presented himself to the world, and he wasn't exactly a lie, because Jonathan had convinced himself that that was really the real him, and that it was not even conceivable that this great doctor, this great healer of children, this wonderful father, this wonderful husband, this charming man about Manhattan could possibly be a killer. So all those 5.5 episodes I spent in that series saying, I didn't kill her, I didn't kill her. I may have been a little unfaithful, but I didn't kill her, and I love you. He believes all that. And it was very important that he does believe it, because, you know, all the evidence pointed to my guilt, and to preserve the whodunit aspect of that series, I needed to be convincing when I was denying my guilt.
I love it. And a true sociopathic narcissist, if you've studied them, that is the exact behavior. They believe their lies. They create their own narrative, and it's infallible. And the only thing that snowballs for them is further truth, actually, upon the lies. So you can't even peel back the layers to get to the truth. You just get so far. And it just happens to be a character trait I studied profusely, and I was just so blown.
Which boyfriend or husband was like that?
I'll tell you when the cameras aren't rolling. But yeah, listen, I know, and also, you know, there's a huge amount that goes in the political game of sociopathic narcissism. It falls into gaslighting. There's an extraordinary amount of behavior that occurs from one human being in a position of power or a family member that does put on a charade that puts other people in a washing machine, and it's a very different.
Yeah, but for me, the common denominator in all those people is narcissism. It's incredible self-love, and you see it a lot in show business, but you see it a lot in politics, which of course some people say is show business for the ugly. And
I've never heard that one before, but I'll never forget it. Well, Hubert, I just thank my lucky stars that I get to know you, and that I still know you, and I'm so happy for your family and your life and just everything that you've given to us. And I love that you're sassy and curmudgeon-y, and just send Hubert kisses off into the air to you and your 5 beautiful children, and your sexy, mean, which you need probably, beautiful wife.
Yeah. Well, it was lovely to see you, Drew. I'll see you in the, what was it called? The Waverly Inn.
I'll meet you at the Waverly Inn, baby. HBO's original series, The Undoing, is streaming now on HBO Max.